Carly, this is...
It's not what I think.
No, and I have
A perfectly reasonable explanation?
Yes.
And what might that be, Craig?
Rosanna was upset for interrupting us earlier, and I was trying to comfort her.
Do you think that I am an idiot? All I gave up in rehab was my vodka habit. Not my brain, Craig, and not my temper. Carly. The only question is, who gets it first? You for stealing my fiancé? Or you for having sex with my sister?
Whiskey straight up.
I would have pegged you for a beer, man.
Used to be. Lost my taste for the stuff. This bar used to have a different name.
Always been Tierdenog's. Why?
My brother Brad used to live in Philadelphia. Worked not too far from here. A place called The Hideaway. Yeah, he was gonna buy it. Anyway, you heard of the place?
Never heard of it.
Worth a shot. Thanks.
Hey, check the food bank 2 blocks over. Guy who runs it knows everybody.
Hey, Jack? Jack Snyder.
Ben Harris, it's good to see you.
Is it? I could have sworn you were running away from me.
Carly, I am so sorry. I'm glad that you're angry because I was afraid that you would be so upset
And then I'd start drinking again? Over this? Over you?
Rosanna, I think this is between Carly and me.
No, I'm not going anywhere. We're in this together.
Such devotion. It's so sweet. Although it kind of makes me want to throw up. Because I know that this is really about payback. This is really about Mike Kasnoff, isn't it?
Carly, you're way off the mark here.
This has nothing to do with Mike or the past or any kind of revenge on my part, okay?
You came back to town, broke and needy, and you moved into my home, and you cozied up to my children.
You know what? That's not the way it happened. That's not my game. That's your game. You're the one who plays the nice girl and then stabs somebody in the back. And for your information, if you don't remember, I was married to Craig before you ever came along.
You told me that you hated him. You never stopped giving me grief when I told you that we were getting married.
Well, I was concerned, okay? I was concerned about you.
You wanted him for yourself. And the minute that I left for rehab...
What?
When did it start?
What?
What? This? You? Did you wait until I was in detox, or did you start getting it on before I left?
Carly, we didn't sneak around behind your back.
Evidence to the contrary. You bought this for her, didn't you?
Yes.
While I was in rehab.
Carly, we didn't even realize how we felt about each other until after you left.
After I left, Rosanna, you were supposed to be looking after my kids, not going bump in the night with Craig.
It wasn't like that. I promise you it wasn't like that.
But why hide it? Why didn't you just tell me?
Because you were trying to get sober. We didn't want to interrupt that. I know how hard it was for you to go into rehab.
Please don't give me this. We were concerned about you, Bull. You didn't have to lie to me. You didn't have to pretend you hated each other.
Trust me, we weren't pretending.
You can say that again. I don't know. Maybe it was the flip side of all that hatred. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Hate. Well, that's quite an aphrodisiac, right? First you try to kill her.
I didn't try to kill her.
And then you try to get her into your bed. Foreplay isn't the same without attempted
All right,
murder.
now you're trying to cheapen this, make it insignificant, and it wasn't. It isn't. We're in love.
In love?
Carly.
So, what you felt for me when you asked me to marry you, when you told me that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me, that wasn't love. Well, Thank you for clearing that up.
It's been a long time.
And all I get's a handshake? Oh, forget that. So how you doing?
Good. I'm great.
Yeah, and what brings you to Philadelphia?
I'm working a case undercover.
Well, that explains the lousy shave. Look, I didn't blow anything by calling you out.
No, not at all. I'm off duty, so I thought I'd check out your neighborhood. Whatever happened to the hideaway?
Oh, that sleazy bar where Brad used to work, huh? It's a parking lot.
It's too bad.
So how is that brother of yours? Still getting into trouble and expecting you to bail him out?
Listen, I'm holding you up, okay? I should take off.
When are you heading back to Oakdale?
I'm not in a rush.
Oh, great. Then you can hang with me for a while.
No, you're busy.
I insist. You know, look, I helped build this food bank. I love showing it off. We can talk about old times. Brad used to tell me some wild stories about when the two of you were growing up.
Did he?
Yeah. Love to find out whether or not they were true.
Well, it'd be nice to remember the good times.
Right then. Let's do it, huh? Food Bank Phil Abundance.
I like the name.
I'll tell you something. This place gives me more than it gives them. They go home with free food, but I get to see lives change. Am I talking too much?
No, absolutely not. It's good to hear someone happy.
You're not?
What about medicine? Neurosurgery, huh? Did you give that up altogether?
I keep my hand in. What's going on with you?
I can't really talk about it.
No, undercover, right?
Hey, why can't I have another apple?
Because we're just supposed to take what we need. No extras. 3 apples is enough for you, me, and Mom.
Here, let's go.
Put it back, Mark. Here, you can have mine.
Sound familiar?
I gotta go. Thanks, but I gotta run.
So you don't love me. And you probably never did. Got it?
Where are you going?
Out. Away from you.
No, please, Carly, listen, you have to understand that I'm so incredibly sorry, and I so wish that I had told you sooner.
What was stopping you?
You. Carly, you sealed yourself off from us. You wouldn't even let us visit.
This is my fault.
No, you needed time alone to heal. And I'm not just telling myself that. But when I didn't hear from you for months, I mean, not even a postcard, I could only assume that you were rethinking everything about your life, including our engagement.
Oh, what a crank. If you cared at all about what I was thinking, you would have waited and you would have asked me. So what is it? What happened? You finally got me and then you realized that you didn't want me after all?
That's not what happened.
No? Then what? I turned out to be a drunk, so you traded up for a classier model, although classier might not be the word to describe you.
All right, you know what? All right, you can hate me all you want. But lay off Rosanna and everyone else who put you first.
You mean everyone else? Oh, Parker. That's why you couldn't even look me in the eye. You dragged my child into this?
We didn't want to.
Why didn't I listen to Jack? All those times he told me not to trust
Okay,
you.
don't throw Jack into my face. Not after all the times I stopped you from bullying you.
Sniff out what was going on between the two of you.
Actually, he did. Jack knew about us weeks ago.
Jack knew.
Jack!
Hey, I just
Hold
remembered
on,
there's
man.
something I gotta do, Ben.
I know it's been a long time since we've seen each other, but you're still my friend. Something's obviously...
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Something big is going down here.
Yeah, but what?
Him. Looks like they got a jump.